Get this meeting started. I guess the first thing, if everybody was to mind, stand, we'll have our pledge of allegiance and call it for prayer.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We'll have prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, just thank you for each and every day that you give us, Lord. Lord, just be with those in need. Lord, as we come together as good, Lord, please just give us guidance, make the right decision for citizens of Owsley County. Do the best we can. In your precious name we ask. Amen.
Amen.
These are minutes in the front packet. You look over. We'll suspend the reading of them, choose to approve them.
I'll make a motion to suspend the reading of the minutes. Second.
Jason makes a motion. I say Alan second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Ayes have it. Motion carries. Treasurer's report. Ms. Diane, will you give us an ending balance on all this?
For general, there's $191,016.46. Road has $1,366,179.02. Jail, $13,818.40. LGEA, $1,775.89. Solid waste, $48,844.26. Parks and Rec, $2,317.42. LGEDF, $2,859.49. The clerk's storage, $5,973.57. Opioid, $129,197.20. The sheriff's, that one's exempt off. That pulled over due to some reports I had to send to LGEDF, and then ARPA, that one's also needs to be exempted off there. EK Safe, $178,263.57.
Have any questions about the treasurer's report?
I move we accept the treasure.
I'll second.
Alan makes a motion to accept, Jason second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Ayes have it. Motion carried. Open comments. Next thing we'll do, we'll open these bids up here. I need to write down the price. Get some bids up here. We'll start first with, I guess we'll start first with the pipes. Anybody got a bid to turn in? All right. We'll start with the pipes here. We only got one in from 407 suppliers. 407 here tonight. Yeah, that's a Jackson registration right there.
When you learn.
Said he had a sharp mind. Looks like the 4-inch pipe, these is all 20-foot long plastic pipes. We don't do with metal anymore. 20-inch is $21. 4-inch is $21. Now this is per section, right?
Yep.
Okay, not per foot. All right. 6-inch is $39. 8-inch $73.25. 10-inch $102. 12-inch $118.50. 15-inch $155.20. 18-inch $225.36. 24-inch $336.50. 30-inch $552.25. 36 inches $698.22. A 48-inch is $1,205.82, and 60-inch is $22.98. It went down a whole lot, ain't it?
Yep.
That's good.
Time for that.
I wouldn't have bought that many up this week, probably not. delivery, 85 flat rate unless you buy $1,250 a patch. So anything over that, there's no delivery fee on them. Anything under that, we always try to buy enough to do that. So they the only ones to put a bid in, and it's cheaper than it was last year.
I'll second.
Alan makes a motion. Jim seconds, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed no, ayes have it. Go petrol. Guess that only wants to put one in for fuel. Really don't know how you bid on fuel, and prices change every day. We bid that anyway. Off-road fuel, rack price 212.1, highway 211.6. That's all we got. That's one we use now, so it's including the haul rate too.
212 old ones are off-road and 211.6.
That don't sound right.
Maybe the price went down too.
Off-road should have been higher than on-road.
No, off-road always cheaper.
It's higher.
He's giving you rack price on taxes are all it's different.
Yeah, there'll be taxes on them when he burns it.
Yeah, they don't want to give us, they've served us good the whole time we've been in,
Yeah, I don't have to call them.
but you don't have to.
No, they celebrate 10 days, they can fuel up.
All right, now get a motion to accept the Go Petrol bid.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Motion made by Jeff, seconded by Jason. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed no. Ayes have it. I'm sure one of these is blacktop on the Hinkles, ain't Drew? Which one is yours?
The one you got in your left hand,
This is
it should
yours?
say, don't that say asphalt be on the bottom?
Yes, it's yours. So we'll go with the asphalt. Looks like you the only one that'll be in on the asphalt. Looks like, is that class 2 asphalt base .75D, 85.65 a ton. Class 2 asphalt binder, that binder, what is that, Rick?
Binder course.
Binder course, glad you here. It is .50, which I guess half inch, right?
Yes.
Is 88.75. Asphalt surface, class 2 is 3/8, it is 90.85 a ton. Class 2 asphalt base, .75, is 108 a ton. Class 2 asphalt binder, .050 is 112.55 a ton. Class 2 asphalt surface, .38D, is 121 a ton. Now, is this in place?
The first three is the FOB that you picked up in the plant.
Okay.
The
And
second
last
three is
three's
in place.
Okay. So it's went down some too, ain't it?
It may be a little bit, but not it held its own, because the index really hasn't changed any.
I think it was 135 last year.
No, I think it's it should be the same price.
Okay.
It should have stayed the same.
I think it's 135 for some reason. Maybe it was the other bid we got last year, 135. You have to think.
I'll make a motion to accept it.
Second.
Thank you for the good job you've done the last couple of years. You deserve it. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Who made the motion? Jason? Jason makes the motion. Alan second, all in favor say aye. Opposed no. Ayes have it. All right. I guess the last one is the Brock, Hinkle and Allen Group. Bridgestone, let's see. Dense grade, I guess that's DGA, dense grade area. Total price on that, it's $13.90 if we buy it, $21.65 hauled to the garage. 610 limestone, I have no idea what that is. It is $7.50 a ton for us, $15.25 to buy, that's shipped to the garage. Number 8's $18.70. For us to buy it, rock grade $26.45 for them to deliver. Number 57 is what we use most of, it's $15.40. That's a rock grade $23.15. Hauled to the garage. Number 2's $15.40, $23.15 hauled to the garage. Number 4's $15.40, $23.15. Channel liner class 2, it is, that's different from the regular number 2s, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, it's $17.60, $25.85 a yard. Class 3 is $18.70, $26.95 to the yard. Now, 3 y'all write this down?
Trying. Moving quick.
Sorry, I slowed down a little bit. Let's see. 23s, what's that?
That's number 2s and 23s. Some people call it
2s and 23s would be, sale prices at they're $12.50, $21.25 on the yard. Number 4 railroad ballast, $12.55 a ton, $21.30 delivered to the yard. Number 57s is $12.95, $21.70 delivered. Number 9s, $15, $23.75 delivered. Channel liner class 2, $13.60, $22.85 delivered. Channel liner 3, $15.30, $25.05 delivered. DGA, $11.75, $20.50 a ton. 57s. Class 2 is 25, 2. Class 3 is 26. Looks like Allen Group's cheaper on about every one we ride. They've always done good with the service too.
I'll make a motion to accept Allen Group. I'll second.
Jeff makes a motion to accept the Allen Group's bid. Jason second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed no, ayes have it. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank everyone, you guys, for coming out. That's all the bids that we have. Next order of business. Thank you.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you for coming out.
Next order of business will be the other senior citizen bus. They've got a new one, or they're getting a new one. As long as it has a fiscal court. It's been parked in the garage for what, 2 or 3 months, 6 months now.
Yes, every year.
When Scott Locker got this stuff started over here, he was asking us about it. If we would donate, so if they have some transportation, take the meals and stuff out and do things with the health department. I would suggest to donate to him, get it out of our name, let him put the insurance on it, maintenance, and do whatever the health department wants to do with it. It'd be no longer anything for us to fool with. Besides letting it sit there and go to waste.
I'm like, I'm like, go ahead, donate.
Jeff makes a motion. Second by Al. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. Ayes have it. Let's see, I've got a resolution. I need, next order of business, a resolution for Big Springs Road. We got $70,000 that was left over last year that somehow got overlooked for Big Springs. So we need to pass a resolution on that, so we can go ahead and get this blacktop started on it, and so Hinkles can do it this month. It's $70,000. Can I get a motion to pass a resolution for Big Springs Road?
I'll make a motion to pass the resolution to Big Springs Road.
Jason makes a motion. For second, Jeff second, all in favor, say aye. Opposed, no. Ayes have it. Let's see. What is today? Thank you. I hope I called that threat road, but on the map, that shows two different things, Big Springs and West, it's what Hampton Road, Hampton Road. There's a resolution on that. And since we passed the resolutions, we need a MOA with the state, so we can get this blacktop, so we can get a motion for the MOA.
I'm gonna do it more next spring.
Alan makes a motion, I'll second. Jim second, and all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Ayes have it. So you next to it, back with it, you was told. Been a long day.
Today's been crazy.
Remember last month I asked you guys to give us appraisal for me to get an appraisal on McIntosh Law Office. I got the appraisal back. It came in $240,000 on the appraisal, and it compared it to 5 different sites through the surrounding counties. I kind of reached out to 2 or 3 different people about if we purchased it, what we could do to it with it. And we talked about Subway, but the franchise is $250,000, so that kind of might have slowed that down. But I've also been talking to a guy in Breathitt County on the Napa there to see if he'd be interested in putting us a Napa store in there if we'll get it. And he's wants 2 weeks to think it over. We can always do something with it. The appraiser said it's over the amount that they're wanting for it, they're asking $150,000 for it. So my intention is if we get it, we'll sit down and figure out for sure what we want to do with it with this money that Central Stivers gave us. We gotta have a plan, you know, when we buy this. I know it's gonna be remodeled, it's got a new roof, and it's all concrete, floors and walls. Ain't much what to do, a little work to the inside to whatever we decide to do with it. So, I think if we can get us a parts house for Owsley County, it'd be great. If we get anything, it'd be great. And Emily's, he's entertaining the idea of renting a jail from us. So,
That is true.
and that,
And just for clarification, I need to divulge that this is actually in Ashley's name, but I still would have some interest in it, so.
yeah, I found that out later. But it's known as Mike Pitch Law.
Not the same building, so.
I was hoping we could go out and paint it, put some new awnings on it, put some new rail, new doors and windows in it, and fix what's inside it. If we can get a parts house and half of it, we'll rent the other half with a newspaper or the offices out to someone, and get some income coming in and get a new business for Owsley County. What's your all thoughts about it?
Sounds good to me. Anything for improvement?
Yeah. That's my idea, you know, we've got this money, we've got to spend it. I'd like to spend it before we have to give it back.
We're not gonna give it back.
Yeah, that's the whole goal, you know, to get this out, town cleaned up, new business, new things started, so we need to.
Like, exactly what is, just explain to me again exactly how we're doing this, okay? You say the appraisal was higher than
The
that?
appraisal was $240,000 was appraisal, but we'll be purchasing it for $150. Yeah, we'll probably have to spend some money on the inside of it, make sure everything's, it's got 3 bathrooms and a full kitchen, which I don't think that's gonna be, you know, where it was a daycare at one time, but, I was just hoping the big part we could make into a parts house and not the whole building. And then one side we maybe put something else in it with newspaper ladies at.
So we got some money to actually go ahead and do some renovation with that, we buy.
We've got $1 million.
Okay. I move we go ahead and buy.
Well, we're trying to get $1 million now. We had $1 million to start, but we're in good shape on,
Yeah, we got some left over from the appraisal from them too.
yeah, it appraised more than it was what he's asking. So you wanna make a motion?
Yes, sir.
Alan makes a motion.
I'll say.
Jason seconded. All in favor, say aye. Opposed, no. All right.
And just for the record, I'm not closing down shop. I will be practicing and I'll be out with them.
Hopefully down in the jail so you can play some rent.
When he mentioned jail, I kind of assumed he was going to stay around.
Yeah, I'd like to have something in there to keep that place. It's a good building. We spent a lot of money on that building last year trying to get it up and going, so it's in good shape. Next thing is, I'd like to go ahead and get you guys to give me a approval to give an appraisal on this Kenny Spencer building in here, Sub Charles Long's garage. Part of this money was from blighted properties, which means the properties need to be tore down.
I move we get you, authorize you to get an appraisal for the.
Alan makes a motion. Jeff second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, no. Ayes have it. The plans for this is, what's that, I was hoping this too, is if appraisal comes in, it's what he's wanting, which ain't bad, I don't think, but we'll purchase the building. Probably the little movable building on the outside, we can put it in for sealed bids, get rid of that off the lot, make some money back on that. Either we'll tear the old building down, or contract it out, tear it down and remove it off the property. And with this, we'll have, it's in the lower end of the flood zone, but if we can raise it up 2 foot, that'll get it out of the flood zone, which is the part that I'd like to do something with it, because it's not gonna get water, and it's the upper end. I'd like to maybe, I was talking earlier, maybe putting a small rescue squad building down there, if, you know, if we can come up with grants and stuff to put the building in, and I spoke to Senator Stabers about that, and he thought it's a good idea. Because, as you know, he is wanting to put some money into this fire department, which he's wanting to put a new one over there. So, that was the ideals on that building. And I think this building is gonna take a little time to get it, because it's still in Kenny's name, and goes to his heirs, we'll have to go through a lot of stuff and get it. It shouldn't be bad, should it?
It should be bad.
So that'll clean that end up. And I talked to George Stamper about his and see if we can get it, and we've got someone who wants to open a garage in it right now. So if we can get it, a small amount, clean up, redo, we might try to get it, but want to go ahead and open another garage up. And get the car wash working. All right, next order of business. We've had one of the garbage trucks, we've had 2 down this week. One big and one little, we got to let them back up. Don't know for sure what's the matter with the big one. I've looked at a truck, a couple trucks. Guy priced us one for $10,000, which is an older truck with a pretty nice truck to put a packer on. And we looked at one today, was about a new truck. It was a 19 model Freightliner, so it was with her.
Yeah.
His Freightliner, I think, had 2,000 miles on it. Once
International freight line, one I can put money international.
Once $34,000 for it. All we gotta do is put the box on it. And if we do purchase this will have to be out of the coach segments. I just want permission to go ahead from you guys to look, give us another garbage truck, so we'll have better garbage truck on the road.
I'll make a motion, give you permission to go ahead and start the process, get a new garbage truck.
Second, Jason makes a motion, Jeff second. in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right, on that, anybody opposed? No, ayes have it, all right. Last month, we put something in about speed bump in City Heights, Bumble Heights, and it said that we needed to have it in their second month as a reading on it, let people know, so.
I make a motion to,
So
accept the speed bumps on Bumble Heights.
it'd just be one, but it'd be, and I talked to everybody else, pretty much what they're wanting. So Jason makes a motion,
Second.
Alan second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Road foreman's report. You got it. There it is. I'll try to get some clean update, I forgot about that. We got, what are the guys doing right now? They're on their second round of cutting the road out weather. We've done a bunch of little side, little blacktop roads with, millings that we bought, rolling in, fixing all the holes, trying to get them all patched up. We like a couple more roads, trying to get them some ranking widths. We're still working on some, trying to get FEMA. We went and met with them Wednesday, Thursday. We went and met with FEMA on 4 breaks that we had, and told them we wanted contractors to contract them out as drilling and cribbing, so we'll be letting them, as soon as we get information back on that, we'll start the process on these roads, but we still haven't got approved for, have we, Diane, for 86, what is it, 4864?
I don't think they've actually declared the 4864.
The April flood is what actually hurt us the worst. That's where the big breaks in Wolf Creek came, the one on Chestnut Gap. They still yet to declare that at a higher level, so. I went ahead and bidded that upper Wolf Creek Road out on the blacktop, because if we don't bid it out and fix that, it floods, nobody can get out of there. So we'll be opening the bids on it Friday.
But now, it is something that once they declare as a disaster, it is something that we can go back and apply for the money to be reimbursed back.
Because work will be done.
Because the work will be done, and we've already documented it with the KDAL, which is the Kentucky Department of Water System, on has happened in April, and it's needing to be fixed, or it's gonna be an impassable road, so.
Yeah, if it keeps breaking, they can't go out down the river, and then all of a sudden it's huge, levels up the river, and then tide comes up, they're stuck, they can't come out, so. I went ahead and put that in the paper, go ahead and open up bids on that. I don't know if anybody showed it, you can look at it.
My office.
I'm sure somebody, they got till Friday. But that's what's going on with that. Tell the guys we thank them for everything they do for us on solid waste too, so. Solid waste report, Linda usually gives that. She's not here, so solid waste is going pretty good, ain't it?
Solid waste is good. According to the finance report, solid waste is still in the positive, 48,000. Solid waste has been doing really good. We've not had to deposit any funds.
I don't think we've transferred since we've been on funds into the solid waste. And we're paying the workers all out of it, the fuel, the breakdowns, what fitting we're back is all solid waste. And I looked back on something the other day, and I've seen, I don't know how many $10,000 they deposited into solid waste in previous years to keep it going. So I think it's probably the best it's been since it's been going.
It was really good the first couple of terms that this was in. It wasn't until about the last term that things really started to have to really shut the money over. It pretty well maintained its own early on, and that actually made it.
Your fellas is out, he'll work. So it's a do good. I get a motion to make transfers as needed.
I'll make a motion, transfer as needed.
Jeff makes a motion.
Second.
Alan second, on favor say aye.
Aye.
Pay all legal and current bills, money is available.
I make a motion to pay all legally incurred bills and money's available.
Jason makes a motion.
I'll second.
Jeff second, on favor say aye.
Aye.
Those no ayes. Open comments. FEMA but I think we'll talk about it. I think, Lane Baker will be back, should be this week. If the weather holds that finished, the memorial wall, put the rock around it. And pour a slab in front of it. I think, Chad Mason had named me of painting the back of it. He said he'd like to donate his time and paint a nice mural on the back of it to give back to the county. I told him if he wanted to donate his time, that's better than me paying for his time, so. He's gonna paint some kind of mural, he said, on it. I thought about putting lights in front of it, but you can read every name on that wall out there dark with this many LED lights around it, so we'll probably put one on the back to shine up on the mural. And this courthouse, everybody can see it's coming along pretty good at the top. It's a little slow, but they're making their way around.
There's a lot of good comments.
Yeah, I've had more comments on them two things, anything was done, I guess, so.
We've also got benches coming for the front of the, right?
Yeah, we've got two nice, what are they? Granite benches for the, I can't think of nothing from that. We'll put them in front of the memorial wall, people sit out, and I also spoke to, that's a parking lot belongs to the state, it don't belong to the county or the city. I spoke to the corporate title district in office, and he said he would try his best to get that resurfaced pretty soon for us. So they'll resurface the whole parking lot, so that'd be better for them to do it, so.
Well, we've got the flagpole coming,
Yeah,
right?
no, I done got it up.
Oh,
Yeah, the flagpole's up, we put it up. It's, like I said, all that over there will be done hopefully before the 4th of July, hopefully. And the courthouse, I don't know how long it's gonna take to finish it, but I'm hoping we can, as soon as we get that done, look at maybe doing some of the sidewalks that's broke up out on the fire department side, maybe fixing a handicap ramp back here with a steel strap, goes around the memorial wall. It's got a bunch of steps, so we might tie something into that. The city has done a lot of work with sidewalks in town. They're gonna put lantern lights all through town. I think they're getting ready to start on in front of the fire department, go all the way back around, so the other end of the restaurant over there. So we'll have all new sidewalks in the city, hopefully in the next little bit, and all new lantern lights. So they've stepped up, their building over here's coming along good, everything's looking good on that end. We hope all the improvements, people liking it. I'm sure we might have a comment or two to take it on, but I mean, we try to make the best decisions for the county we can make.
And I tell you, it's a whole lot easier to attract them if you got an attractive place to go to.
There's a couple of places I wish we could come up with that we can make it look a lot presentable better for the county, but we'll keep working at that. And also this Lee and Owsley County sign that's here on Old 11. I got permission from the state to move it over on new 11. So we'll have to get someone to move that. And I'm sure that everything else, it ain't gonna be free, it's gonna cost us, so we'll probably check see what that's gonna cost us to move that. Put it on the new part. It'll be on the side, when you come from both, you can see it.
Things heavy.
Yeah, that's about 7 foot. So, and they gotta put so many feet up on that bank to get out of the road.
They're getting turned our way this time, right?
Well, I called Steve and I told him I wanted to move it. And he said he didn't care how I moved it or where I put it, if I wanted to move it on his behalf of Lee County. I told him the way it was gonna be positioned, you probably wouldn't be able to see the Lee County cars. And he said, we'll buy us one, put it on the other side of the road. So Steve was very good about that. You got anything you want to talk about with him?
Nope, everybody's doing a good job. Sounds good to me.
Everybody's,
Thing,
Buy us
Judge.
another garbage truck. Buy us another garbage truck or something.
Austin and Virgie approached me downstairs. We get somebody just to kind of walk around the park up there. I reckon there are a lot of stuff broken,
Other people.
bars laying around, kids is getting a hold of. Just, what was the thing you was talking about that they're gonna fall out of?
that hole in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got the material up there, I told Brother they get mine fixed, or Mr. Oliver, or kind of my house. I've got the material to fix, Virgie named it to us last month, and we've just been covered up, but we'll get that fixed, and she said something about the roof on one of them was lifting up.
It's got a piece of tin loose on it.
Yeah, we'll try to get that fixed this week. Somewhere she said something about some garbage cans down there.
I think there's some up there by the concession stand, we just need, we'll move them down
Okay.
there.
Yeah, I think we've got a swing or two broke we need to fix. I try to go up there every Saturday and Sunday morning. Usually the weather's already there. Go over to make sure the bathrooms are full of toilet paper and paper towels and soap and stuff, make sure, in good shape for everybody. Yeah, if you see something, we'll walk through there, we'll try to fix it.
We still got any of the big caddies,
What's that?
we still got any of the big garbage caddies.
And I got Rich out to that lady about getting us some more, and she's never emailed me back.
It's ideal. I bought, what, 3 or 4 of them, they're ideal.
Yeah,
I bought one. I
well,
love it.
those are good. I'll reach back out to her and see what the holdup is on it, but Gary approached me maybe of leasing that field up there for the school, if FEMA does away with this. So if they do, then they'll take all responsibility to maintain it, fix it, keep it going. If that happens, that's the deal. FEMA might not do anything to this field over here. So he said he would have someone to mow it, keep it clean, keep the weeds out of it, just whatever. So
That's great.
yeah, well, and I think they've got a new scoreboard coming.
Mhm.
I think it hadn't come through us, but, y'all raised $2,500 or something.
PRTC's donating it,
Okay,
the scoreboard.
so they'll be getting a new scoreboard for up there for the kids, so. It looks pretty nice, somebody's done some work to it, it looks good. Yeah, we'll fix those spots on it. I did fill that ditch in up at that blue building, kids from falling in.
Yes.
We filled that in, I did do that, but just ain't enough of us, a lot going on right now.
It's a lot to maintain, I didn't realize, and we'll have a lot
Yeah.
left to take care of.
We'll try to get, hopefully, fix the back of it, put the top on it, fix it this week. Anybody else want to talk about anything? I'm not gonna horse it, talk so much. Well, I guess if we don't have anything to talk about, we'll get a motion to adjourn. Alan makes the motion. Bill Jackson second, all in favor say aye. Thank PRTC for everything they do.